Hello friends and welcome to Steph's Point. Today we are going to go through a workout series that I use to improve my handstands. Whether you're a beginner trying to learn how to do handstands or you're more advanced and you just want to develop your skills and master the art of holding your handstand for longer periods of time, I've got a nice series of workouts for you today that will help you achieve those goals. So if you're ready to try it out, I'm ready. I got my funny face socks on today, and we're gonna get right into the exercises right now. All right, we're gonna get started by warming up. We have to warm up our shoulders, our hamstrings, and our abdominal muscles to make sure everything's good to go. So roll those arms backwards, big backward circles, trying to get your full range of motion. And start lifting your heels up towards your glutes, kicking yourself in the butt. As we're rolling through this, try to think about using your breath with you. A lot of times people hold their breath in their handstands, but you have to make sure that you're always breathing anytime you do an exercise. And reverse your arm circles, continue kicking your heels up to your glutes. Breathing here. So I'm not gonna give you some sort of magic pill today, some kind of like, this is the ultimate magic thing that's gonna help you with your handstands. I'm just gonna give you lots of tactics, lots of tools, and take you through a nice exercise routine that if you stay consistent with, cross and open your arms, if you stay consistent doing a workout routine that assists you in your handstands, you will improve, but you have to stay consistent. You have to continue to train and continue to practice, and that's where you'll see progress. All right, nice and warmed up in those shoulders. We're gonna do a couple inchworms, flat backing over. So bring the arms up to the ears. Make sure every time your arms are up by your ears, they are fully extended as high as they can go, maintaining the rib cage. So rib cage stays closed, arms up by the ears. Take a flat back, weight in the ball of your foot all the way forward, down to the floor. Inchworm it out, walk it out to a plank. We're gonna do one push up here, elbows pinch in towards the sides, and back up, press up, downward dog, walking through, and rolling back up. Arms by your ears, repeat, down, 2, and walk it out to a plank. Pinch the elbows in. Important that you do a tricep push-up, because as you continue to grow in your handstand ability, you're gonna wanna try things like handstand chest press, and that will require you to have lots of tricep strength. So we wanna use that nice tricep push-up to strengthen our triceps. And if you stick around for the bonus video, I will show you how to do a handstand chest press. One of my favorite moves for sure. Walk it out, one more. Push it up, walk it in, and roll it back up. All right, we're just gonna go down to the floor to stretch out our wrists. So coming down, press the wrists forward, flipping them back. Make sure you walk your hands out enough that you feel a nice deep stretch in here. Lengthen through the elbows, roll the shoulders back. Breathe here. And flip them over, facing the opposite direction. Your wrists are key in holding your handstand and balancing it for longer periods of time. If you have strong wrists, you will have much more success in your handstands. So you want to strengthen those over time. Grab your fingers, do a little figure 8, and reverse it. Nice, roll the wrists out, shake them out. All right, lying on our stomachs, we're just gonna warm up the core. Your core is consisted of your back and your abdominal muscles. So we're gonna do a couple little trunk lifts here, squeezing the legs together, lifting up 1 and down. Lifting up 2 and down. 3, we're just gonna go for 8 of these, just warming up. 5, try to lift higher. 6, even higher. 7, and 8. Very nice. Now rolling over onto the back. Find a hollow pose, so bring the feet up together, touch your toes with your fingertips, then lengthen the arms out, lengthen the legs out as low as you can go, keeping your lower back on the floor. So if you start to do this, bring the legs back up, but lower them as long as you can, keeping the lower back on the floor. This is your hollow pose. Hold for 8, 7, 6, breathe, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's gonna help you so much in your handstands, just finding your core strength. Press back over, coming up to a plank. Feel nice and solid in your plank. Breathe here. And press up to downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, the goal is to reach your belly button towards your thighs, heels towards the floor, chest reaches towards the ankles. And breathe. Drop the shoulders to where they're rolling back into the socket, and then push them to where your shoulders are going towards your ears. Drop them back down, push them back up. These are shoulder shrugs. We're gonna go for 8. 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, maintaining a strong core, 7, and 8. Nice, shake it out. We're gonna do a little bit of wrist strengthening work. So hands are down, you're on all fours. Lean yourself forward over your wrists, so a little bit past your fingertips, and then try to use your hands to push yourself back. So you're gonna lean forward, use your hands to push yourself back. So imagine that you're going like this. Boom, pushing yourself back with your wrists. Try not to use your body or your legs or your abs to push back, but actually think about activating your hands and pushing yourself backwards. This is key to holding your handstand, because as you can imagine, when you're in your handstand, if you start to fall forward and you have the wrist strength to be able to manipulate yourself while you're upside down, you'll be able to hold and maintain that for much longer. Do 2 more. 1. And last one. All right, shake it out, give them a little stretch. I know that's kind of a lot. All right, we are gonna go into a square box position on the wall. So find a wall next to you, plant your hands on the floor, step your feet up, and find your body into a box. So my hands are a little close to the wall, which is why my rib cage is breaking. I'm gonna walk them out a little bit, try to find the nice hollow pose. You're making a 90-degree angle with your body. Now, shrug the shoulders, pushing them up towards your ears, and then dropping them down. We're gonna do 8 shrugs here. Going up, down, up, down. Lower with control every time. 4, 5, pull the ribs in, 6, 7, and 8. Very nice. Come on down safely. Roll it out, shake it out. Okay, we're ready to start doing some inversions. So we're gonna continue to warm up the hamstrings and give your arms a break in between each inversion. So first we're gonna do a tuck handstand. So we're gonna plant our hands on the floor because we're still finding our balance and just finding our nice control. So planting the hands on the floor, feet together, you're gonna spring up into a tuck position. Spring up, come back down, lengthen through the legs, hug the thighs, hug the calves, and pull yourself close to your thighs. We're gonna do 6. Here we go. 1, down, and stretch it out. 2, at your own pace, continue for 6. Here we go. Try not to flip over, but just find that nice hover, balance, and hold. The last 2, you can see if you can press your feet up to the sky. Try to do so with control. One more, try to press those feet up if you can. There we go. All All right, shake it out, shake it out. Roll your head. Make sure, again, you're always breathing. I recommend that as you go into it, you inhale, and as you hold, you exhale. We're gonna continue, we're gonna do 6, same idea, but we're gonna do it in a pike position. So just like we were on the wall, legs at 90-degree angle. We're gonna go into a pike, feet straight, pointed, and together. So stretching our hamstrings at the bottom as well. It looks like this, pike, down, stretch your hamstrings. So for 6, come with me. 1. Try to get those hips over the wrists every time. 2. Keep going. If you feel like you have a lot of control and you want to press up, feel free. So from pike, failed. From pike all the way up to your full handstand. And down. And then down. Whew. Relax. Most important thing if you're doing a pike to press handstand is that you don't press up to your handstand unless if you feel balanced and controlled. What will happen if you try to throw your legs up is you'll end up looking like this. It's not really helpful in your training. So you want to try to find that nice control and then press it up. All right. Woo. Getting nice and warm, feeling your balance, feeling yourself. We're gonna go into one of my favorite drills. I call these side-to-side drills. So in learning how to control and hold your handstand for a longer period of time, you wanna have nice oblique strength. So the wrists will help to stop you from going forward and back, but your obliques can help to stop you from going side to side. So having strength in your core. This exercise will teach you to kick up from a side angle and hold it, which will help your obliques find what it feels like to stop your legs before going over. So it's a little awkward when you first try it out, but you'll get used to doing it. So we're gonna cross our foot all the way over. I'm gonna scoot back here. Bending your right leg, cross your left leg behind, pointed and straight. Hands go flat on the floor. You're gonna kick up from a side angle to a full handstand and come back down to the other side. Then repeat, kick up, squeeze your legs together, kick back down. The first few, you'll feel like you're just gonna fall right over, but the goal is to try to stop in the middle, come back down. It gets easier as you try, so come on with me. Cross the foot over behind you. Hands stay planted on the floor the entire time, and we kick it up, squeeze, kick back down. Up, squeeze, kick back down. Oh, getting stronger every time. Feeling what it feels like to press from a side angled position instead of always doing the same front and back. All right, pause for a minute, roll it up, roll the shoulders. We're gonna do one more set of 6, but watch me real quick from the side. Make sure that you're trying to get your body in one line as much as possible. So don't allow your feet to come out way out here away from your hands. You wanna try to reach your feet almost in line with your hands. Your hands are slightly in front of the feet as you're kicking up and down to try to get the most side stretch as you can between each handstand. You also want to make sure that you're not just going and switching your legs. You find that nice squeeze in the middle. Okay, 6 more all together. Hands down, here we go. And kicking it up for 1, 2, whoop, 3. Come on, find good ones every time. 4. 2 more. 5. Losing it. And 6. All right, shake it out. Like I said, that one's really interesting when you first try it, but as you practice that, you're gonna get stronger and stronger and find more stability in your handstand and more control, which is what we want. Okay, coming back to our wall, take a big deep breath. We're gonna go facing away from the wall, plant the hands down so that you are facing the wall when your hands are down, and stepping the feet up to a full handstand, walking the hands in as close as we can to the wall, finding our nice position. Keep the toes curled under and not pointed, because we're gonna walk down to a plank, keeping our feet on the wall. So we walk it out, almost to a full plank, feet stay on the wall, and then walk it back in, 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 in. Come here with me, kick up to the wall, hold your nice good handstand, and here we go, walk it out. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, walk it in. Try not to wiggle the hips as much as possible, keep the body strong. 2 more, walk it out. Walk it in, make sure you're breathing. This is good strengthening for handstand walks and just strengthening in general. Walk it out last time, all the way to a plank. Feet on the floor, hold, 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 and come down. Woo! Roll out the wrists. I don't know about you guys, my heart rate's getting up. My arms are getting fatigued, which is good. When you break down the muscles, they build back up stronger every time. All right, we're gonna do 3 more of those, walking out, walking back in to really burn out our shoulders before we go into 8 handstands on each leg, and then you're done. So facing away from the wall, plant the hands on the floor so that you're facing the wall. Walk the feet up. Find your good handstand. Take a big deep breath and walk it out. Find your plank, walk it in with control, with control. Walk it out. Walk it in. 1 more set, guys, 1 more. Walk it all the way out to a plank. Let the feet touch the floor. Hold your plank for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Flip the wrists over, stretch them out. You guys are doing so well. I know you're getting tired, but when you're tired, when you burn your muscles, you build them back up stronger. If you've practiced this at least twice a week, follow along with this routine, you will see massive improvements in your handstand ability. All right, we're just gonna go to normal handstands, guys. Normal, straight up and down, nothing crazy. 6 on the right leg, 6 on the left leg, and then you're done. Making sure that we always practice both sides, even though one feels a little bit better, to keep our body strong and even. Here we go. Kicking up and squeezing, and coming back down. You can go at your own pace. If you want to hold your handstand a little longer at the top, feel free to do that. Just try to control it. 2 more. Last one. All right, flip it over to the other leg. Here we go, last 6, or however many you can fit into this time frame. See if you can find some nice squeeze and holds at the top. Squeezing the legs together, pulling the ribs in, pushing down through the shoulder blades. 2 more, come on. Make them count. Last one, right, friends, I hope you enjoyed that workout. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bonus, I put a bonus workout video in the description box that has a bunch of variations on handstands that you can use if you've already developed your skills as a handstand master and you want to try out some new variations. We've got handstand to chest press, handstand forward rolls, and so much more in that video. So be sure to click the link below and check it out. And remember, you can turn the world upside down and discover new possibilities. Have a wonderful day, guys.